Good evening, MULN family. I just wanted to talk to you real quick about the good news that today we were added to the Russell, the 2000 and the 3000. So that's done and it's exciting. Also, just to remind everyone, we're supposed to be getting the Fortune 500 company news this week regarding who that company is, the big question mark we've all been waiting for. And just a reminder, the price action when it was just a rumor was absolutely crazy. So let's hope that with hopefully a press release coming this week announcing the F500 company, that the volume goes through the roof and it'll be that final piece we've been waiting for in regards to David's promises. But let's get into the Ortex and chart review and something else at the end that I want you guys to be aware of in regards to the price action. I think it might give us a clue. All right, thanks for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. This is the 1-year MULN chart, and I want to show you something very interesting because the 13 has just crossed above the 48 SMA on the daily, guys. And we haven't seen a big move up yet, which is very unusual. It's just kind of hugging it. And I have to be perfectly honest that the movement the last couple trading sessions does not feel natural, especially today. I didn't see any reason for the price to drop the way that it had, and it just feels very unnatural, and I feel like a big move up is coming, and I'm waiting for it. Hopefully, David makes good with his promise and gives us the F500 company any day now. Because I think when that news breaks, obviously it'll prove that he's being truthful and has a huge order, and I think it'll cause a big move up for the stock. Now, on the other hand, if the end of the month comes and goes and he doesn't deliver on that promise of releasing the Fortune 500 company, then I think we have something to be worried about. However, he is asking for shareholders to dilute the stock further. And I don't think he's going to get them to vote on that if he doesn't follow through. So I'm going to lean towards staying bullish on this. Again, I'm highlighting the 13 and how it's just crossed above the 48. So maybe tomorrow we get that move that I'm waiting on. Let's just look quickly at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we are holding above the 48. So I have it in pink, so I just know when I'm looking quickly that it's a different chart. But the green is the 13 and the pink on this one's the 48. As you can see, we're still holding above where we've been for a couple days now. So that's good on the 4-hour. And then on the intraday chart, obviously, it's no secret that today was not a beautiful day at all whatsoever. So it seemed bullish going in pre-market. There was a nice run up to a high of, 160 something. I'm going to say like 163. The high was 160, so 160. And then, guys, you see right here around 8 a.m. we got a cross under. So this is a sell indicator if somebody is day trading this. So the 13 crossed under the 48 right here. And it fell all day long. But guys, then around power hour, we got that 1348 cross above. And it's very odd because that movement did not continue upward into power hour, which means that either no volume came in or something fishy was going on there, because that should generate a move up. But guys, I want to look at it. Well, I want you to watch my BBIG video when I make it later, because a similar thing happened. And I think that a lot of the stocks that are being heavily shorted right now, like MULN, BBIG, Redbox, Rev, Wish, Spur, they're all having similar action. It's like however the algorithms are programmed, and you can tell this is all algorithmic trading in here because this is not normal. A chart doesn't move just straight lines like this. This is all algos. So whatever their trading mechanism is, it's almost like they have it programmed so that as soon as this happens, it indicates to move down, to short it harder or do something, because I've been seeing it like for the last few weeks, definitely on a lot of these charts that are heavily shorted. So as you can see right here, was the cross under. And right now we're just kind of holding tight. It dropped more in after hours, but I am seeing some green candles as I'm talking. So hopefully that comes back up tomorrow. What I'd like to see tomorrow is for this to curve back up and for the 13 to cross back above the 48 and for us to get our next run up. And it is normal, guys, to have retracement. So perhaps that's what we're looking at here in anticipation of the next move. But I don't know. I don't like all this. These lines all in here are all algorithmic trading. Don't be fooled into thinking it's anything but that, because this is not natural movement. And then it's like volume comes in and boom, it pushes it out of it. But guys, if the volume doesn't keep coming, then it falls right back into the algorithmic trading. I mean, this is very obvious of what's going on here. So I'm bullish. I haven't sold a single share of my MULN. I have it in a long-term account, and I also have it as a swing trade because I believe we're going to get a big push again. So that's it. Let me see if I can find some data for you on the short interest. So give me a minute. Okay, so the Ortex data, the last update shows that the current short interest is 12.36%. The total shares short is 54.64 million. Guys, this is an increase of 1.76%. So short interest is rising. Cost to borrow is also increasing, guys. As you can see here, the cost to borrow max is 78.22% and the cost to borrow average is 47.12%. Cost to borrow minimum is 19.52%. And as you can see, they returned 2.77 thousand shares, but they borrowed 1.49 million shares. So you want to know why the price is going down? It's because they're shorting the crap out of it. There you go. Bottom line, they are just shorting it and bringing it down. So the way you have to look at it is it's a sale. If you believe in the stock and you have money and you think it's going to go up, not financial advice, but I know what I'd do, and it's buy more. You know, do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But the way I see it is I expect that it starts going back up again very soon, and I actually like these numbers a lot. I'm going to use this as an introduction to the last part in regards to my concern of why people that aren't familiar with MULN or not invested in it, they see the ticker and they're interested and they go to pull up the information and look at the news on it, guys. If you were to see this and you had no clue what these alerts meant, what would your thought be about the stock? Now let me get into the article and my final thoughts. And on a final note, this could be part of the reason why. When you start seeing press releases like this, paid content from Globe Newswire, okay? Paid content. Who's paying for this, you need to ask. But deadline alert for MULN, Amazon, ARQQ, law offices of Howard G. Smith reminds investors of class action on behalf of shareholders. Guys, when you start seeing all these class action FUD lawsuit things, I mean, honestly, they're usually come out when the price is ready to go on a rip and they're trying to scare people out of investing in that stock. So I just wanted to leave you with that today because this broke about 6 hours ago. And I'm sure that that had a lot to do with the price effect because people that are not educated investors that are not used to seeing this BS that happens every day to all kinds of stocks. I mean, look at even Amazon is listed in this. It's just part of the manipulation, unfortunately. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it except educate ourselves not to be concerned about these FUD lawsuits. So on that note, that's probably why we saw the drop today. I just wanted to dig a little bit further because when I see something, I like to find out what could possibly cause it. But tomorrow's a new day, guys, and we have some great things ahead. And after all, today we did get added to the Russell 2000 and 3000. So Just so you know, there's a lot of fun going around about that too, that it doesn't matter. But indeed it does matter, because now index funds that did not previously include MULN in their, in the Russell reconfiguration, now when they're buying new shares of those fund, like let's say your retirement account, there's millions of people that invest X amount of dollars every pay period into their retirement account, and many of those go into an ETF, and many of those ETFs are compromised of the Russell. And that means that every week when they make those deposits, they're buying shares of MULN, whether they know it or not. So it is a very bullish thing. So don't believe the FUD that it doesn't matter, because indeed it does. I mean, it's not like it's going to skyrocket today because that happened. In fact, usually the biggest move happens the Friday before, but it will continue to climb up over the months as people are buying it, because it's just more shares that are going to be purchased, because it's purchased through ETFs now as well, guys. So it is indeed bullish. All right, I hope this video helped, and I just wanted to give you an update because I felt bad. I was invited into a group today at 3 o'clock, and it was power hour, and I couldn't really stay, so I promised a video, so I just wanted to make good on my promise and let you know what's going on in my eyes with MULN. I did honestly expect it to go up today when it made that crossover, but again, this market is this market, and just so you know, when you're trading the 1348, when it's on a manipulated stock like MULN or BBIG, it does not always work, guys. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not. But, there's other factors too. Volume obviously has to come in or it doesn't matter. And it doesn't look like volume came in today, and I'm guessing that this is why. All right, just wanted to give you that quick update. Hope you all have a wonderful night.